Hi everyone, welcome to my third episode of Sewing 101. In this episode, I'll be showing you how to sew a mock French seam. If you're new to the series and you really want to learn how to sew, I highly recommend for you to watch my video on how to use a sewing machine and my first episode of the series on how to sew straight lines. In the first episode, I showed how fabric is made, and that's really important if you want to use patterns in the future. And I also include what fabric I use and how to cut the fabric for these projects you'll be doing in this series. If you're interested in this sewing series for beginners, subscribe so you can be updated on every video. I'll also have other crafty videos other than this series on my channel, so I'll have a variety of videos you can watch. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you find it helpful, and thank you for watching! You will need two 4x7 pieces of muslin. Use a crayon to indicate your right and wrong side. Place them right sides together. Make a mark at 1/2 inch for your seam allowance. Sew them together using a straight line. Before you start to sew, make sure your take-up lever is up. Hold the threads at the beginning of your first 3 stitches, then reverse to make your knot and continue down sewing. To make a straight line, study the space you have that's on the right side of the presser foot. Don't look at the needle because you might go crooked. To finish it off, do your 3 knots, reverse, and continue down. Now press the seam open. By the way, as you can see, I changed the pattern on the fabric. Iron it the same way I did, and when you open up the fold, you'll see a nice crisp line. And iron that too. Now fold the edges of the seam allowance towards the center of the seam. Now fold in together the raw edges to equal 1/4 inch. Iron it to keep it in place. If this was a skirt or a shirt, the seam would be going towards the back. Sew a line as close as you can to the edge of the seam allowance. This is called an edge stitch. Sew your 3 knots and continue down as close to the edge as possible. Go slowly so you can sew a straight line. Iron it down to one side and you're done. You just sewed a mock French seam. Leave any questions or comments, and thank you for watching.